Next, I would like to talk about seats. When we started up the company in 2004, we did not know how and where people are supposed to sit. All of the rehab shower commode seats were horribly uncomfortable. And it was because they were hard, and they had a flat, and they had a big hole in the middle of an 1818 surface. And if you sat in the hole, you didn't get back support, and if you sat where you had back support, you weren't in the hole, which was messy. And these companies also talked about how you could rotate their seats and do a left or right opening. Well, it stands to reason that if you can't rotate a wheelchair cushion, why are you able to rotate a commode seat? It's the same rehab client, same rehab positioning issues and pressure issues. So at RAZ, we said no rotation, only one orientation. And once we decided that, we were able to locate the aperture at the rear of the seat where the issue of tuberosities are. And then we said, well, let's contour the seat so we can help stabilize the pelvis. And we know that's always a clinical goal with seating. And let's mold in side cutouts here, so it's easier to reach in, so you don't have to reach around the width of the seat. Let's mold in a sacrococcygeal relief area here, so if you do sacrosit a little bit, less contact, less pressure. And let's mold in a front opening and also a bridge front, and this bridge front allows you to transfer without your leg dropping in the aperture and into through the opening, but it still allows some access from the front. Okay, and let's mold this out of soft integral skin foam so that it can provide some basic positioning and also be firm enough for it to be a good transfer surface. So in order to for different clients' sizes, we have a 16-inch deep seat, and then we have a 19-inch deep seat. Measure from the front of the post to the front edge of the seat. And to address the users that need different openings, we created the PRX seat. And this PRX seat, you can see, has these grooves in here, and these grooves allow us to remove segments in the mold so that when we're making the cushion, we can make this seat with a left opening, a right opening, or a rear opening, or a front opening. Okay, so this is a 19-inch deep PRX seat. This is a 16-inch deep PRX seat with a side opening. Now this side opening is very important for a user who has their own bowel program, so it provides much easier access for digital stimulation or for hygiene. And then for more complex seating requirements, we created the visco interface seat. This visco interface seat has very soft 1-inch visco foam on top, and it's upholstered onto one of our standard seats. So this seat has the positioning contours below, yet the soft integral skin foam on top and visco foam on top. Okay. So with this seat, we're able to customize it to meet specific client needs. So this seat here has a rear opening, but we can also modify this seat so it's a right opening, left. And because we make this by hand, we can actually tailor it. And instead of having the opening at 3 o'clock, it could actually be at 2:30, or it could be a little bit wider. Again, for us to accommodate what the user needs. Now, our seats are securely attached to our frame. Unlike many other shower commode companies that use clips, our seats lock in place, so it doesn't matter where I'm pushing or pulling during a transfer, our seat will not accidentally come off and potentially cause a fall and an injury. So the seats remove very easily with these brackets here. Okay, so this hooks on the front tubes, and this hooks on the rear seat tube that's here. And together they securely lock the seat in place. Now to remove it, I merely go left, one side, other side, and then the clips comes off and I'm able to remove the seat. So this makes cleaning very easy. I can remove the seat and take it to the laundry sink and brush it down, hose it down. But it also allows one chair to be used on a ward with several different seats to meet the different patient's needs, because they're all interchangeable. Okay. This is the water form that's for the commode pan. So if the chair is only being used over the toilet bowl, you can remove it with a Phillips screwdriver and you gain 1.1 in toilet bowl clearance without raising seat to floor height. Again, that's important for addressing uphill transfers. But wait, there's more. Our seats have these slots in it which allow the seat to be adjusted fore and aft. Okay, I'll just show you that. If I'm positioning this seat for a heavier individual, because there's more tissue here, their ITs, their ischial-tuberosities are going to be further forward. If I have a spinal cord client or an ALS client that sits with the pelvis posterior rotated for trunk stability, their ITs are going to roll forward. So with RAZ, I can loosen up my 8 screws and I can move my seat up to 2 inches forward so those high-risk IT areas are suspended in the aperture. And once they're suspended in the aperture, it's safer, it's also going to be more comfortable, and because their ITs are in the aperture, the contours of the seat will help stabilize their pelvis. It'll give them more stability and there'll be better access to greater function and better accessibility.